the resurfacing of the Island Main Road. That is a capital project which began in the year 2018. Asphalt roads, it should last approximately 15 years. However, the last time the Island Main Road in St. Kitts was resurfaced, it was approximately 20 years ago. Therefore, in 2018, we decided to undertake the resurfacing of the entire Island Main Road. The project was divided into two phases, Phase 1 and Phase 2. Phase 1 of the project was completed in December 2018 and cost approximately 20 million EC dollars. Phase 1 would have extended from Camps to Challengers, and that was approximately 5 kilometers, and from Connery to Keys Village, again approximately 5 kilometers. Both areas have been completed, and that was completed, as I said, by December of 2018. It included various components such as the drainage and sidewalk improvements, and also the resurfacing works. All contracts were tendered, and my understanding is that you had approximately some 20 contractors who were engaged as part of the tendering process. The resurfacing work was open to bidding from any contractor. However, the successful bidder in terms of the Island Main Road was Surrey Paving and Aggregates Company, which is based in Jamaica. Phase 2 of the project is now on stream, and Phase 2 involves Keys to Challengers via Deep Bay and the airport roundabout to Camps roundabout via Wellington Road. That contract was signed in March of 2019, and it is for approximately 49 million EC dollars. To date, the project is 58% completed, and it is expected that the completion date for this project is November of this year, 2020. The project should have been completed earlier, but due to the impact of COVID-19 and a number of other different factors, the project has been delayed, hence the completion date of November of this year. Additionally, we also have currently in work the fisheries complex in Old Road, that is specifically the breakwater. That contract was signed for $6.8 million. I have been advised that the project is 85% completed, and we are expecting it to be completed during the course of this year. Some of the other contracts which the Public Works Department is currently involved in would also include the Old Road Bay project, and that project is also ongoing, and COVID-19 hasn't slowed down the government in terms of ensuring that that particular project comes on stream. As persons traverse Old Road Bay, they would recognize that the project is currently ongoing. You would recognize, for example, that there is currently the pouring of concrete, and after that, then of course we would have the laying of the asphalt for that particular road. So that project is ongoing. It is being undertaken by Rock and Dirt, and the project is for approximately, I think it's just about 32 or so million EC dollars. Now, several local contractors have also been involved in all of the different roadworks that we are currently undertaking. Some of the contractors which have been involved in the work, you have Keon Washgut. The contractor for that one was I&B, and the value of that contract $1.2 million, and that is 98% completed. You also had in Keon Ali's Construction, which was involved in doing various sidewalks, and That was at a contract cost of $197,000, and that is 100% completed. In Cabbage Tree, we had Huggins and Sons construction at a value of 1.2, and that is also 100% completed. In Lodge and Atleys, we had John Boy construction, and the value of that contract, 410,000 EC dollars, and it is also 100% completed. You would recognize that thus far, all of the contractors, as I said, they are local contractors employing local persons here in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. The Molyneux roundabout is 90% completed. That is being built by Boonies Construction at a cost of approximately 1.0 million EC dollars. In Mansion and Christchurch, you had Boonies Construction also engaged for the various sidewalks, etc., their drainage, and that came at a cost of 258,000 EC dollars, and I've been advised that it's 98% completed. In Tabernacle, you had Stanford Stevens. He is 98% completed with the work there, and his contract was for 809,000 EC dollars. Bellevue, Alice Construction at $461,000, and the work in Bellevue is 65% completed. In Sadler's, G&T Construction, 97% completed, and the total contract cost $677,000 EC dollars. Scasper, as indicated, has been doing on the took work in terms of building a bulkhead at the Deepwater Port. That contract was awarded to Contech at a cost of $1.8 million, and that work is 100% completed. Scasper has also been undertaking the resurfacing of the various taxiways at the airport. And for taxiway Alpha, you had a contract of some $16 million, and to date it is 95% completed. I would have mentioned previously the fisheries complex in Old Road, that is the breakwater, that came at a cost of $6.2 million, and that is 85% completed. Old Road Bay is approximately 58% completed. We have had some issues there in terms of getting some of the necessary stones from the quarry, but that is currently being worked out, and of course COVID would have delayed that particular project. With phase 2 of the Island Main Road, we have had a number of other contractors. For example, we had G&T Construction doing St. Paul's, Anthony Construction undertaking the work in Deep Bay and Parson Ground Village. In Godwin Gut, we have had Morgan Construction, and in Newton Ground, Clement Duncan, that one at a cost of $367,000, 60% completed. Lambert's to New Guinea, Greg Stanley at a cost of $710,000, and that one is also 70% completed. Wellington Road, the contractor there is Prime Construction, and that is 65% completed, and the cost of that is approximately $1 million. About 2 years or so ago, a number of traffic lights were installed around Bastille. Phase 2 should have already been completed, but phase 2 requires a number of exports to come in from overseas. So as a result of that, we have had to put phase 2 on hold. But phase 2 of the project comes at a cost of $1.3 million, and some of the areas that we're expecting to see new traffic lights being installed, we have Port Zante, the western side, Port Zante, the eastern entrance, Keyon Street along College Street Gut, Wellington Road, that is the intersection with Sandown Bay Road, and you have the Bay Road Bird Rock intersection and the Bay Road College Street intersection. Those, we are hoping that hopefully before the end of the year we will be able to undertake the installation of those traffic lights. We have Sandy Point, Stonefort Gut, and those, we also have a number of contractors engaged in doing sidewalks. Part of the resurfacing of the Island Main Road also involves the Water Department relaying a number of different pipes, which we recognize that those pipes were made of asbestos type material. And so approximately 5.8 kilometers of asbestos pipe directly on the main road are to be removed. However, that has now been increased to 12 kilometers of asbestos pipe for replacement, and the total cost of that is expected to be around $11.2 million. Hence, one can, as I said, recognize that the government still continues with its capital project programs. We have stated from the very start that we expect those programs to help to stimulate the economic recovery here in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. More importantly, though, we recognize that these are capital projects which are needed in the benefit of the people of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Persons would know of the issues we have had with Old Road Bay, issues in terms of the Island Main Road. We are not only making it wider, but we're improving drainage, we're adding sidewalk for the safety of pedestrians, and generally improving the safety and conditions of the Island Main Road. Of course, I would not have mentioned all of the capital projects because there are a number of other capital projects which are currently ongoing. The police station in Sandy Point, for example, that is coming to completion. You have the Explorers building, which is being built in the Phillipses area. You have the multipurpose center, which is being built in Lodge, and a number of other capital projects which are being supervised by the Public Works Department. Next to the Saul Lillowelling Judicial Complex, for example, you have the extension of the courthouse, the judicial complex taking place there. That is also near completion. We continue to implement these capital projects to benefit the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Recently, you had the paving of some road in the Garveys area. That is supposed to be continuing as a section of the road had been left out. We are now in the process of continuing the surfacing of the dirt road there in Garveys, and as the year progresses, hopefully you would see some more capital projects coming on stream. Thank you.